I've made the right decision taking my agency full time, and it's not been easy at all. This past 2 weeks, I've been running this for almost 2 weeks now. First week went fine. I had plenty of leads coming through, loads of demos being booked, and the second week has just been an absolute head fuck, to say the least. I've just been faced with this mental block in regards to cold calling, and to be honest, I've never really thought I would struggle in the case of cold calling. Right? I mean, you're just reaching out to a business to offer your services, but I don't know what it is. Maybe I watch too many kids on YouTube do this shit off some scripts and get some good results off of it. I just genuinely don't think it works. Like, I don't know who's ringing builders in the UK and what the succession or success rates are, but I mean, I started reading off a fucking script and I just sound like a robot. And I'm not a natural salesperson, to be completely honest with everybody. There's entrepreneurs that uh, are very sales driven and that sort of stuff, and then there's ones that focus more on the product and the operation side of stuff, and that's more me. I like to look at stuff and how things can be improved, how a product can be improved, how it can be taken to the next level, how somebody has the sort of experience with that product, and so on. Right, that's what I look at. But unfortunately, when you're running your own business and you're running an agency, in my case, it's there's no other option, right? You need to be bringing clients in. You need to be doing the sales. You need to be doing the communication, the service delivery, the website SEO, and just a random example. But you get the idea, right? You need to be doing everything. And if you're not doing something, you're missing out on potential. I don't know, content views, potential leads reaching out to you, um, potential of building awareness of your brand and of the thing that you're doing. So that's what I've been faced with when I quit my 9 to 5, and my first Monday in the first week following that was very structured in regards to I'll do X amount of emails, X amount of DMs, and then the rest of it is going to just focus on service delivery for the clients and demos and discoveries that I had booked for that week. The second week came around, I didn't have much to follow up with in regards to demos. I think I've had like 2 or 3 demos this week. Um, and to be honest, that's where the structure went. So I had like an extra 3 hours open up every day. Uh, and all of a sudden, I'm just thinking, right, okay, so I'm doing cold DMs already. I'm doing cold emails already. I'm going to start running the adverts again because the first week I didn't do them. I'm going to start cold calling. And that's one of the things that has probably just broken me, because I've started cold calling, I've run the ads, I've made the funnel for the ads. Um, I'm still DMing, I'm still cold emailing, I'm sending looms out for to business owners if they're interested off of the back of a DM or a cold email. Uh, and now I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just double down on the content. And to be honest, the content thing seems more sense to me. I've had a conversation with one of the guys that watches, well, just connected with me over TikTok. And to be honest, he said, like, just double down on the content. And I've been thinking about it. And to be completely honest, I think I might do that because the cold emails and the cold DMs have been working to a decent degree. I mean, I'm struggling to sort of put across the value that it brings to a business owner. And it's very difficult to put that across to somebody that thinks a Facebook advert is just boosting a post that they've posted. But I'm working on that, and I'm working on the patience. And I'm not going to repeat myself because if you follow me on any of my other socials, mainly TikTok, to be honest, is where I rant and shit like that. Yeah, I've mentioned it already, and it's a difficult thing because obviously you know the value yourself, and sometimes I feel victim, or I feel um, like I just basically feel like I don't know much in regards to what I'm doing. And in reality, you start thinking about it, and actually, you do know quite a lot compared to the business owners out there that don't know quite a lot. So it's just one of those things. I think the more familiar you are with something that you're doing, the less you feel it's important, I guess, I don't know, it's very late and I can't think and speak again. I might start doing these videos at the start of the day rather than at the end of the day. But yeah, it's one of those things. So that's what I've been doing. I've just spread myself completely thin, and I don't know whether I just should just take a step back and reevaluate the sort of acquisition channels that I have for the agency at the moment. I've set up an automation on TikTok. Basically, just if somebody is interested in leads for their business, to DM us saying leads, and it'll automatically respond to them, giving them a link to the landing page that the adverts direct to. Essentially, on there is a video that explains our process of how we do it, shows the results, the process, and then the benefits, and just sort of speaks to their pain, and tries and convey some sort of confidence to them that, you know, we can deliver the results and alleviate their pain, essentially. But yeah, so that's what it does. That's what I've done, and I'm thinking of just doubling down on the content. It's been quite weak initially, anyway, in regards to the content. But I feel like I'm just gonna start following loads of people off of that and liking their stuff. Not really sliding into DMs just yet. I want to start building up some sort of presence online, I guess you could say, before I just, you know, start straight away DMing them on Instagram and on TikTok, right? I mean, the main one that I've been doing DMs on right now is my private page of Facebook, and I've just been reaching out to builders from local groups that I'm in, and it's not like local to me, but it's just local builder group, well, local community groups where people advertise themselves. But it's to be honest, bottom of the barrel scraping. It's one of those things. So as you can see, there's a lot of things going through my mind right now. The main one is, I mean, of course, it's obvious. It's client acquisition. I need to get clients in. I need to be on my first touch point right now today with a business, because it might take several touch points for me to sign them. And if I'm not doing it today and I'm not doing it next week, it delays the acquisition of the client further down the line. Of course, I'm running the adverts, which is, you know, one of the things that shortens that sort of span of, you know, so from them seeing the advert to signing on as a client. I mean, it could be done in 1 or 2 days, 2 or 3 days, depending on the availability and so on. But the main thing is, you know, I want to be doing things now that put that sort of, I don't know even know how to explain it, and I'm sorry if this is fucking boring. But essentially, just do the work now, and then the results will come along in due time, which is, you know, 2 months or a month or 3 weeks, whatever it is, right? If I send X amount of emails today and X amount of DMs today, over the course of the next 2 weeks, I'll be able to have conversations with these people, send them Loom videos if they need to be persuaded to jump on a discovery call, right? And then, you know, if I send, let's say, 500 in a week, I'll get, let's say, 10%, 50 responses. From the 50 responses, let's say another 10% of that is actually interested in jumping on a discovery call. So that's 5 people sign, right? So I need to be doing 500 every single week to basically sign a client in like a month's time or whatever, because it takes me, let's say, 10 discovery calls, or it takes me 10 discovery calls to book 2 demos, and then 1 in 2 are closed, whatever it is, right? I've not got the statistics because I've got fucking 4 clients. Obviously, when you start turning over, let's say, 10, 15 clients, you then got the system and you know how many messages, how many calls, how many whatever you need to get the discovery call, to get the demo call, to close the client. But yeah, 9 minutes in and I'm rambling. So I'm going to crack on and go to sleep because I'm off to the airport tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching.